Another method that you can use to find websites controlled or owned by one person is by finding whether the target website uses what's called a Google Analytics ID. A Google Analytics ID is a unique identifier that allows Google to collect data when inserted on a website. Data like number of users visiting a website, session statistics, approximate geolocation, and more. This will help you identify and link various websites that are managed by the same entity. So if multiple sites use the same Google Analytics ID, they are likely controlled by the same person or organization. Now, the easiest method to find a Google Analytics ID is by going to the target website and then right mouse click and then click on View Page Source. And then you want to hold the Ctrl and F keys and you want to search for UA and then minus. And in this case, we didn't find any Analytics ID. And this is because this website do not use Google Analytics. It uses what's called Google Tag Manager. So let me search for Google, for example. And here I will see a Google Tag ID. And unfortunately, there isn't any tool that will help me to reverse search this ID. Now, to demonstrate a real life example, I would like to go to Udemy and do the same. And then I'm going to search for UA minus. And here we have the first keyword. I'm going to hit enter to search for the next one. And here we can find the Google Analytics ID. So I'm going to copy it like this and go to this website. So all I have to do is just to enter this ID that I've copied and then search for it. And here we can see that this ID has been found in these two domain names. So what I can do is, for example, copy this website and then visit it, and I can right mouse click and then click on View Page Source. And then I'm going to search for this ID that I found in Udemy, just to check whether this ID is in the page source of this domain name. And as you can see, this ID has been found in this domain name. Now, I would like to show you the second website, which I think is much better than DNAnalytics. So now I'm going to paste the Analytics ID, and you can see the format in here, and it's a little bit different than the one that we have right here. So I'm going to remove the -1, just so that we can match the format. And then I'm going to click on Search Analytics ID. And as you can see, here we have multiple domain names that are owned by Udemy that use the exact same Analytics ID. So we can see some Udemy domain names and some other domain names like this one or this one. Now, in your case, if you are investigating a website and you would like to find the websites that are owned by a person, you can always extract this ID from their website and perform a reverse analytics search to find whether this ID has been used in another website. And the next step would be to check all the websites that you have found, because you might find additional information on these websites.